Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be testing Vibar 260 on 3 different candles. So if you wanna see how this test goes, keep on watching. Yes! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be talking about Vibar 260. It's an additive that you add to wax in order to increase the fragrance oil potency. So I tried it for the first time on this candle that I made a video the other day. This is my first scented candle, and I'm telling you, the scent is out of this world. So I used like a third of a teaspoon of Vibar 260 on when I was making this candle. So I did the burning test and heat throw HT test yesterday, and I have to say, so I took a few notes. So let me just read them to you. At burn test, it was yesterday. After half an hour, the HT was excellent, really nice, sexy, and the scent was very nice. It was not overpowering, but it was a nice, relaxed feeling. Okay, the wood wick was it was really nice. I like the way the flame like dance on the wick. That's what I really love using this wick, guys, because I find it very romantic, very it's like very hypnotizing. You know, when you look at it, the way like it dances on the wood, and it has like a little bit of a crackling sound, which it's very relaxing. I have to say that after burning the candle, let me keep reading. It was a great melting pot. Fragrance after 4 hours, the fragrance was way too overpowering. I have to I got my eyes got irritated, and I had to turn off the candle. I had to extinguish the candle. I think after 4 hours, I have a 2200 square foot home, 2 stories. Especially on the top story, it was very overpowering. I don't know why, maybe because air rises up. It was very overpowering. I mean, it was at the beginning, it was nice because you say, oh my god, this candle really is throwing a great fragrance through the whole house. But you know, it started like irritating my eyes, and it was too much. So I have to go down and extinguish it, and that I attribute this to using Vibar. You know, I'm telling you, this is the real deal, guys. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test using Vibar. I'm going to use these 3 different containers, the same size. So I'm going to be using this container. It has no Vibar. This container is going to be a little bit of Vibar, and this container is going to have the most amount. That's why I wanted to use 2 different vessels, but different colors, from lightest to darkest. Okay, so we're gonna do that today, and I'm gonna wait like 5 days for this to cure, and then I'm gonna do an HT test, a burn test, to see how this goes. But guys, I'm telling you, if you want to save your money on fragrance oils, just try putting a tiny bit of this into your candles, and let's see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do today, guys, to see how can we save money by adding just a tiny bit of this Vibar 260. Okay, so let me just get everything set, and I'll be right back. But before I go get everything ready, let me just add this like a Google search asking about what is Vibar made from. Vibar is a polymerized olefin, and it's used to replace stearic acid in candle making. Vibar has the ability to increase the hardness of a candle without contributing to brittleness. It makes it really hard. And has the same quality of providing increased opacity and fragrance retention as a stearic acid. So I guess people used to use that. Okay, it says here, can you add Vibar to soy wax? Vibar 260 can be used in soy wax candles to help extend scent throw in your candles. Used at an amount of 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon per 16 ounces of wax will accomplish this and provide very nice results. If you add too much of this, it will trap your scent, prohibiting scent throw. So you know what? It's a little bit goes a long way. If you use too much, you won't get a centro. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, okay guys? So I'm gonna be doing, because it's gonna be such a small amount, I'm gonna be doing like a few granules of this and see what happens, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna go and get everything set up and I'll be right back. So just for the sake of this video today guys, I'm gonna be using the same wax that I used for this one. This is IGI 6006, which is paraffin and soy mixed wax, and that's what I'm gonna be using for them. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Okay, first I need to find out the water weight for this container. So I got this at Dollar Tree. Okay, it's gonna be 5 ounces each vessel. This, the candle name is gonna be Vibar Test, Vibar 260 Test. Wax type IGI 6006. And that I have to say guys, so far it's my favorite wax. So I think I'm gonna do my, I'm thinking this is one of the big containers. That's the one that I'm gonna be using from now on. But I also order coconut and apricot that is coming from Candle Science. Okay, so this wax is a very hot wax. So heat wax 185, add the fragrance oil at 185, pour at 170. Okay, so let's go do it. Yes. Okay, so I just measured this and it's 2.5 inches diameter. Computer, I'm gonna go to Candle Science and I'm gonna see what kind of wick they recommend. Let's see if I have CD4. Let's see if I have CD4. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this one that I got from Amazon. This one came without any IDs. So you know, I'm just gonna pre-wax 100% natural cotton. We're only running a test. This is not a test that I care about the melting pool or anything else. All I care is about the fragrance throw and the heat throw. So this is what I'm gonna use. And guys, I also ordered the wick placement machine for Candle Science. I mean, I got mixed emotions, mixed reviews from people. Some people don't like it, some people like it. Some people are saying that you have to have the perfect vessel opening. I said, you know what, it's only $23 for me. I'm just gonna go get it and see how it is. So this way I can make a video and report to you, you know, so you don't have to buy it. If it's not approved by me, I mean, I'm not gonna give you my honest review, so why should you get it, you know? If I think it's a waste of money. Like a mark in here, you see? So this is very easy to place because you just center it right there. So find like a mark in a container that is centered and just put it right there. And you know what? We're making a test. You're doing a test. It doesn't have to be perfection, guys. Again, the purpose of this test is to test how the heat, the HT is gonna be. Unfortunately, because I'm doing this today, I'm gonna wait a week to give you the final results. So what I'll do is I'll do a posting on the group, on the Facebook group, and let you know guys how everything went. Or I'll do another video. I could do another short video and tell you, I don't know, what I think about this test. Okay, so I have all the vessels ready to go. Now I'm gonna take you inside. Let's just put all this away and we'll start measuring the waxes, okay? Okay guys, so I did the numbers for this. So using the wax calculator that I told you that's my favorite app in the world. So let me just put it on. So the numbers are, I'm doing 3 candles. So I'm gonna be using 4 ounces each of wax. I'm gonna be using 0.5 each of fragrance. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be getting. Okay, so let me just measure 12 ounces of wax. Let's go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure the whole amount in one pot. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna use two different pour containers. I'm gonna be melting the whole 12 ounces in one pot, and then I'm gonna measure after it comes to heat. I'm gonna measure it in another pot. I'm gonna melt the 12 ounces of wax in here, and I'm gonna add the fragrance oil, the whole amount, when it reaches 185 degrees. And once that's reached, I'm gonna take 4 ounces. I'm gonna pour in here. I'm gonna put a tiny amount of Vibar in one, and then I'm gonna pour it into one candle. Then I'm gonna put another 4 ounces. I'm gonna put double the amount of what I made on the first candle. And then the last candle, I'm just gonna pour from here because I'm not gonna put any buy bar. So you see what I'm saying? So tomorrow I'm gonna do like a Q&A format, guys. It's gonna be the first time that I ever do a live stream. So I'm gonna go live at 12 noon exactly. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so just have some questions that you wanna ask me and questions that you want me to research for you guys. I think it's gonna be a great beginning for me to start dealing with this format. So yeah, so let's get to know each other and just, let's have fun. So it says in here the buy bar. I'm gonna make the buy bar first than anything else, okay? It says in here, buy bar can be used in soy wax candles. I'm using a paraffin soy, so it should be fine. To extend the central in your candles, use an amount of 1/4 to a cup to half a teaspoon per 16 ounce of wax. Okay, so I think I used too much when I did that. The romantic candle, I used like 1/3 of a teaspoon on that amount, so that must have been why. Okay, so I'm gonna add, I'm just gonna do it by eye, guys. You know what, these are like pellets, they're basically the same size. Let me just get a measuring spoon, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my measuring spoons in here. Bring it here. I'm getting a new setup, guys. From a tripod. I'm gonna get a rolling cart and I'm gonna put the tripod on top, so I'm gonna be able to move you better than this. Okay, so I'm gonna take the buy bar, guys. I'm gonna do 2 different measurements. Use an amount of 1/4 to a half a teaspoon per 16 ounce of wax. So if I'm gonna be using 4 ounces of wax per container. 8 pellets. 8 pellets is an 1/8 of a teaspoon, as you can see. And then this is gonna be for the strongest one. And then I'm gonna add 4 pellets in this one. It looks like a small amount, but I think that's how I want to start. Again, this stuff is not expensive at all. If it could help people save money on expensive fragrance oils, why not? So I'm gonna put this first, and then I'm gonna put the second. Let me just put in. I'm gonna leave it here. No, I'm gonna put it over there because that's the one I'm gonna be cooking the magic potion. And guys, this is the best tool to make this one. Yes. I'm gonna have to buy more of these because I really love this wax. This is my favorite wax, guys. I love the way it's so nice and so easy. And again, I like to use these beakers, these glass beakers. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna use. Yes! I got so many new ones, from Candle Science. Do you guys like black amber and plum? Oh my god. Did I do this already? I think I did black amber. Yes. I did one already. So let's do something else. Okay, the Christmas heart. Has anyone tried this? Let me see. Oh, I don't like it at all. At all. What about this one? Have you guys tried sea minerals? Oh my god, this is the one. I love it. I love it, my god. So I need 1.4. Now, you know what, guys? I'm gonna add 1.3 just to add a tiny less, and let's see what happens. Okay. So today we're testing the buy bar in here, and we have 2 different containers. So this container, we're gonna be going from lighter to darkest, and Okay, so I'm gonna put the wax in there. So I'm gonna put the 12 ounces of wax in the pot. So it can start melting. Okay. So guys, what I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna put this. This is the vessel that I'm gonna be pouring the wax. I want to get it. I'm gonna get it warm because I want this. So when I pour the wax in here, it doesn't get solid right away. So I'm gonna turn this on so I can keep this warm. Okay. And we found my thermometer. Here we are. I'm gonna try this one today for the first time because the infrared that I got, I'm not really trusting it. So I'm just gonna try this one. Too intense and it gives me a headache, you know. So you have to be. That's why I wanna test this using much less intensity. I mean, it's a beautiful candle. It's such a pity that I'm gonna have to melt this and just throw it away. But you know what? It's legal and next time I'll do test in the smaller quantity. That way I can say, you know, it's okay. So we just have a seat in here and wait for this to come to temperature. 171. We're almost there, guys. So for tomorrow's Q&A, guys, I have a question. I'm gonna just give it to you. So it says, what happens if you overheat the soy wax? They only say that for soy wax. And the answer is, you may lose the properties of the candle wax. Like it will change properties. So you, the way I say it, it's like it could change the way it solidifies. It could get like a crystallized. You could get a different. It could not be good for you to do an HT test. Maybe it doesn't hold fragrance as well. Like I was asking the other day, why do you need to heat up the waxes to 185, most of them? So I just had saw a great answer from Jeff Stanley, and he says on his books, I think I saw that the answer is because you have to. It's good for that's the temperature that all the molecules open up, and if you have any impurities, if you have any kind of impurities or moisture, that's when it releases all that. If you don't get the temperature up that high, you may end up with a not perfect product. So it makes sense, you know. That's why it's important for you to pour the fragrance when the oil when the wax is very hot, so you get the molecules to capture the fragrance molecules, and the more other molecules you have, the more fragrance you're able to capture. Okay, it's 184. I'm gonna add the fragrance oil, and I'm gonna lower this. 177. Let me just put it back in the heat. I don't want this to cool down because I'm gonna. First, let me just worry about stirring the oils, the fragrance oils. Went down to 177. Let me just turn it back on. You see, when you put it in the fragrance oil, it cools it down a lot, and you don't want that. You want to keep the heat constant. Okay, so I'm gonna get it ready. Once you get okay. Okay, promise. You see? Thank God that I did that. Okay, and now I'm gonna stir the Vibar. Okay. Again, we are testing, guys, so we need 4 more. stir. This is 172. This gets it gets dissolved right away. So okay, and then the other 4, I'm gonna go for this one. I'm just gonna pour it straight from this. Okay, perfect. Let me just put the rest in here. Okay, guys, so we have all 3 of them in here. Now we wait until they solidify. Okay, so let me just clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so let me just show you the final results. Let me just see if I can be lower. Test. This is the before the start curing. Let me just show them to you. Okay, so what we have here, guys, we're testing Vibar 260 to test the strength. How does it aid on the fragrance on the heat throw? So we're using sea minerals from Candle Science, which I think is very nice. This is the Vibar 260. I'm gonna put all the links down below on the description box. I got this from Nature's Garden. I don't remember the price, but I'm gonna put the link below so you can see this. You can get it if you want. Okay, so let's see how this all turns out. Again, I'm not gonna be able to give you like a burn test or you know, like a heat throw test until a week from now. So I'm gonna be doing that next weekend. So again, so I'm using the wax type that I'm using for this candle is IGI 6006. I use 12 ounces for the 3 candles. Again, the fragrance sea minerals from Candle Science, and I use 1.4 ounces for the 3 candles, and then I use the wicks that I use for this is the wicks that I got from my Amazon from Hearts and Craftworks in Brooklyn. So I don't know the size of the wicks. They asked me when I went to the Candle Science website. They recommend Eco 2, but I don't have any Eco 2s. Okay, so let's see the containers. They are 2.5 inches wide diameter. So I heated the wax to 185 and I added the fragrance oils to the whole mix, to the whole amount of wax. Then I took the scale and I measured 4 ounces and I added 4 pellets of this and I mixed it well and I poured into this candle. Then I did the same thing. I mixed another 4 ounces and I mixed 8 pellets, double the amount of this, and I mixed it into this. So we're going from none to more. Okay, so this has nothing, this one has 4 pellets, and this one has the most amount of Vibar. So let's see the difference, guys, and I'll let you know. So guys, thank you again for subscribing to my channel, and I really want to be thankful for all your support and comments. And all the feedback that I'm getting is wonderful, and keep sending me ideas, guys, on what kind of subjects, videos do you want me to test. Yeah, so until the next one, guys, take care of yourself and each other. And again, tomorrow at 12 noon, I'm planning to go live. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna be like I'm gathering questions from Google about wax and different subjects. So make up also some questions so you can talk to me about. I mean, send them to me on my live stream. So tomorrow at noon, don't forget. Okay, guys. Until tomorrow, take care of yourself and bye. Yeah.